Almighty protect and guide all of us and give us this expected result. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone of you. You guys are doing wonderful. You guys are doing noble, and you guys has your efforts, my efforts, our collective efforts has given us, let me say, close, very close. We are on a progressive move, irrespective of whatever challenges or obstacles that we have come across. I still want to tell you it's a progress move. All that is left is just the success, because we can't record this as success until the actual expectation has been achieved, which is disbursement. That is why every progress, every success we have recorded, we give less attention to it, but yet it's still far, far better than how we met this struggle and where we started from. This night, as our spokesperson has said before the meeting commenced, we keep on trying every option. We keep on trying every alternative plan to bring the actualization of disbursement. This is why we are here. God forbid, coincidentally, we decided to drop this struggle halfway without disbursement. Everything we have come for is zero. Me, Comrade Abdul, by the grace invested on me by God Almighty, I don't know how to do things halfway. I don't know how to do things halfway. I'm a kind of dogged, persevered hustler that anything I set my eyes, I became restless until I achieved that. And this is the same with every executive members of Organ Pressure Group of Nigeria. Let me remind you, this struggle you are seeing, this struggle we are into is not a childish one. It's not an easy one. This is something that people has keep a trial or put a trial over the time, and at the end of the day, could not achieve anything. But Organ Pressure Group is here, not just like others. This is the biggest of all. But at this time, we keep on pushing. Despite how close we are not resting, and we are not carried away. Whosoever we are today, until the last thing is done, that something that has never done or that has never happened before, we want it to happen at this our regime, at this point in time. So please, no matter how determined, no matter how desperate and furious and energetic we are, we cannot do it all alone without the cooperation and support of every one of you here. That is the reason we are calling this meeting, as we are about to switch into another step of action. Last time, about 4 days ago, we held a meeting after long awaited and awaited expectation for us to hold that meeting. We hold that very unique meeting which we declare online or media protest. And the media protest in such a way has recorded tremendous achievement or impact that has not given us results. We are not relating and we don't have time. As it is now, since the result has not gotten within these last 4 days, we want to switch up, move to another step of agitation. And at this point in time, this may be considered as the biggest step ever. As big as it is, it can quicken disbursement and it also have implication, which we have been put on scale, assessing the implication and the achievement that we may likely, or the result that we may likely achieve. As effective as it is, it also has implication. And we come to realize that we can have the results achieved. We can have this plan effective to achieve results if only in this meeting, all of you here give us your alliance. Give us your alliance to work with us, to cooperate with us. In particular, the NGO owner with us and the one that are not here. The NGO owners here and the plan has time for us to execute it. But the effectiveness of we in executing the effectiveness of this plan giving us a result depends on the cooperation of me and you and the NGO owners. So therefore, we are here to throw this open, taking for your cooperation and allegiance to work with us to key into this plan and work it together. I bet you, if indeed the way this plan has been put, you guys work with us, cooperate with us, and the NGO owners in particular, most especially within a blink of eyes, this plan can give us the expected result, which is disbursement. So, in this our meeting, I want to have it declared that tonight's meeting, the next step, which we considered as our last step, our reserve step, is physical protest. Yes, I repeat myself again. Physical protest is the next step online right now. So, everything has been put in order. Every necessary documentation has been put in order. We want to seek for your own allegiance and input on this plan before we commence the process. By the time we commence the process or having get the process completed, then the date will come immediately with the action. We are not going to give long dates again, but we are going to have all the plan and every arrangement put in place. As we are giving the date, just know that the next thing is action. By the special grace of God, this is the step we want to communicate to you. As we are communicating this step to you, we are hoping or we are waiting to hear from you, your support, your input about this plan. And I want to let you know that we did not just come on our own to conclude on this step. We have sought for consultation of people that have been in this matter. I mean reputable personalities, authorities that have been in this matter. We have done our best to be civil as much as we can. We have done our best to cooperate with in their own way. And we have done our best to see how we will have made this arrangement underground in a friendly atmosphere. But however, we have turned up the result so far, or the approach, or their response so far has turned us into something else, as if we don't know what we are doing. They have turned us to almost be an enemy. They have turned us, placed us in a condition which some of you here have started having doubt on us. They have turned us as if that we don't have target, we don't have focus. Mind you, we are working with time. The moment we are having this, The moment we step into this, we have a target and we have time to get our target achieved. So these people are placing us in a way that even as I'm talking to you right now, they are not telling us that they are not going to do it. They keep on giving us promise. Now it has come to a point that among them is playing us like football in between the so-called authority that involved in this matter. This one we say that he has done his own part on the desk of this one. This one we said we should go and meet. This person is the one. So on this note, they want to place us in a condition that at the end of the day, we may not have our expectation achieved on the due or set time. We want to take the struggle to another step, which is physical protest. We are not playing, we mean business. We are hungry people that is so furious to get food to eat. So, as I'm talking to you right now, we have gotten all the plan in place, but it is left for you how ready you are. All of you here, how ready are you to key into the plan? This is what we want to get from you today. And I want to emphatically point this thing, my finger to the NGO owners. You guys have a lot to play on this very matter because you guys were the first contact. You guys has been playing a kind of underground role. It is time for you guys to come out openly at this point in time. Except you want to continue fully yourself. If you is still thinking that you have something to get from Theophilous, I pity for you. I pity for you. So some of you on this platform that we are still fighting for you to even get the one that you have invested for 3 years. Recently, the guy still cajole you to Lagos and collect you 200,000, 300,000 naira. I feel sorry for all of you that fall into that trap again. And as I'm talking to you now, another plan is on place. But enough is what is enough for the wise. What the NGO owner for the first time in the history of grant to take responsibility. There is nothing wrong for you to own an NGO. There is nothing wrong for you to register or subscribe for a grant. There is nothing wrong for you to subscribe for beneficiaries or subscribers, which is minor beneficiaries. And there is nothing wrong for you to collect amount or to add amount or to collect amount called logistic, which almost all of you did. Even some of you collected exorbitant amount. Even some of you collected ×2. That one is a sin, but it can still be forgiven. Only if you are ready to take responsibility now. But it will be wicked of you. It will be very much wicked of you having done all these things, putting in people in thousands of number, collected their money or committed them in one way or the other. Maybe because you have gotten your own money, you have gotten your own money from them. You go there or you go and relax or you go and sleep. If they like, they should get the money, they register or they should get the money. If they like, let them not get the money. None of your business, because you have gotten something for yourself from what they have put to you to register. After all, I'm not the owner of the ground. I'm not the It is wicked of you to be having this thought. It is wicked of you to be on this very position. It is illogical. There is not leadership and responsibility work together. If you are a leader and you are not responsible for that position, you are not responsible for people, that means you are not a leader. You are an opportunist. So I want you people to put your leadership role For the first time in this ground, you guys need to come out and play your role as NGO owner that partners in this program. So, having said this, I want to hand over to the moderator of this meeting, Ustaz Daud, to take over. While we don't need to waste much time again, because this time the members have this meeting is meant for them, and we need to listen and hear from them. Thank you. As I hand over to you.
All right. Thank you once again, Abdul. You have already said everything. Although I almost shed tears, my heart went very weak and soft when you were talking. I think from here now we can see that the people we call our parents, the NGO owners, have never one day come out to ask us why are we crying, or to lead us to that place that we are pointing finger at. That thing that is scaring us, that thing that is making us to cry, they have never one day lead us to that place and ask them, why are you people punishing those people? And they knew completely about it. So as our parents, this is the time you follow us to that place, lead us to that place where our money have been collected. So I will now welcome Livingstone to take on this meeting as he is here already. So I want us to know that any NGO who is willing and ready, we are going to create a platform for only the NGO CEOs, only the CEOs of an NGO, so that we know exactly how we're going to do it. So a suggestion and discussion will come out in that platform, and I told you it's something that within 1, 2, 3 days we have finished what we are saying. It's not a long time process, so we don't have time anymore. Thank you. Mr. Livingstone, as you are here now, please take over.
Thank you so much, Comrade Ustaz Dawood. My acting president, good evening, sir. Ustaz, good evening. Good evening, everyone in the house. I am your Comrade Livingstone. Thank you so much. All of you have spoken very well. I want to appreciate you all for all the good things you have been doing, are still doing, and you have done. Just as you have pointed out correctly, I also want to reiterate some points here. If Nigerians have decided, as we are about to decide tonight, that we want to take it further by adding physical protest to what we are doing, I think there is not going to be a successful peaceful protest, or there is not going to be a successful protest without the whole NGOs that are subscribers of this program being actively involved. There is not going to be a successful protest without each and every one of us started with NGOs. When we don't know nothing, some of these NGOs are pastors of different churches and people of high repute in society. And when all these men came to us, knowing fully well how we respect them, they were able to convince us easily without us going to verify what we wanted to do, because we trusted them. We believed that each and every NGO that signed MOU has properly verified the system before coming to collect money from us. That is the belief of every subscriber who have subscribed for this project. Now, on this note, if NGOs want to be free, if NGOs want to be free from what we are about to commence, then NGOs will have to lead us to where they take our money to. NGOs, we are putting it to you that you people are the one to lead this struggle from now on. Yes, you are to lead this struggle in the sense that those beneficiaries who are supposed to get this money for themselves, you people are the ones that know them one-on-one. You people are the one who contracted these people, who mobilized these people. Get back to them and let them know that this thing you promised them, these things you collected money from them, that you have successfully submitted the money they paid to you to a certain place, and now they have refused to pay this money that they have paid for. Tell them that Nigerians are ready to take the bull by the horn to demand what belongs to them. And by the time you have done this, and the individuals refuse to come out to do what they were supposed to do, then your hands would have been washed off from any blame that is going to come from anyone who is going to come out tomorrow and point a hand to you. I gave you some money to do this and that, and you refused to deliver, or you were not able to deliver. Now, on the other way around, if you did not do this, mind you, those people who paid money to you would have rights to come